Another intense supercar crash and fail compilation is here, and this one goes all out. You'll see fails, crashes, unbelievable moments, and even pick up a few things along the way. If you're new to the channel, I'd be glad to have you with us. Hit subscribe and enjoy the ride. Let's begin. Clearly, the driver pushed the throttle way too hard in the corner. There aren't many Porsche Carrera GTS out there. Shame to see one end up in the wrong hands. A young driver in Australia lost control of a Mustang GT and ended up perched vertically on a power pole guy wire. He wasn't hurt, but the Mustang definitely was. Sometimes when you try to help, you just make things worse. Owning a Ferrari and knowing how to drive it are two different things. Maybe they should issue a special license. Too many people are jealous of BMWs. Probably just ran out of fuel. A driver in a Porsche 911 was stranded in a Southern California storm, climbing onto the roof as floodwaters rose. Even supercars lose against nature. A Ferrari SF90 Stradale lost a rear wheel mid-drive, yet kept chasing a Huracan and a 911 until sparks finally forced the driver to stop.
A simple visit to the mechanic turned into a horror story. During a test drive, the mechanic got blinded.
A luxury Rolls-Royce Phantom in Las Vegas was totaled after a mechanic crashed it into a concrete pole during a test drive. The owner wasn't behind the wheel, but he's definitely not happy. Forget the accident. The real goal is avoiding the rain. You can find all kinds of things in the forest. It's fun to play with a Nissan GT-R in the snow, but maybe not in this spot.
Oh! Fuck.
In London's upscale streets, ultra-wealthy visitors from Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Qatar don't just rent villas, they arrive in million-dollar monsters, and among them, the Pagani Huayra stole the show, until the owner couldn't even close the doors properly. In London's Knightsbridge, a glowing Tron-style Lamborghini Aventador worth over $500,000 was seized after the driver, reportedly linked to Qatar's ruling family, was caught with no license, no insurance, and no front plate. The car drew huge crowds before police finally shut the show down. Push, never leave a Lamborghini Aventador behind. Did you know you can use your Mercedes S-Class Maybach as a utility vehicle? Watch how it's done in this video. That sound, I felt it in my bones. and he just snaps it back in like it's a finger. Ah, kids these days, how will the driver get reimbursed for this? Volkswagen really doesn't like Aston Martin. What's going on here? Looks like the Ferrari tried to escape. What do you think happened? Avoid this kind of acceleration. It never ends well. This looks like payback. The guy in the Mercedes didn't hesitate to damage his own car to stop the Toyota. Looks like bike lanes are rare around here. How did this BMW end up like that? A flying takeoff, and what's with all that water? This Bugatti looks like it came straight from a battlefield. A Porsche Taycan underwater? Is that dangerous? I've got no experience with EVs. Can someone educate us? Who's this driver wrecking his SLR McLaren on the Modball Rally? Why do beautiful cars always end up in the hands of novices? We need a special license for this. What a waste. This guy thinks he's in GTA. Poor Jaguar F-Type. I'm pretty sure this happened in Montreal. Poor car. Treating it like that should be illegal. So much damage to such beautiful cars. It hurts to watch. He ran a stop sign to show off and ended up destroying his Ferrari 348. Even if they're supercars, Ferraris aren't built like the old cars from the 80s. Back then, you hit a wall and the wall loses. Now one tiny tap and the car's done. Can someone tell us the price of this Audi R8 headlight? A big off-road moment for this McLaren 675 LT. A driver in the Modball Rally crashed his Lamborghini Aventador after a loud rev session in Lyon, damaging the front bumper. Frustrated and embarrassed, he completely snapped on camera, shouting, kicking the car, throwing a full tantrum in front of the crowd. The Porsche slammed straight into the pole. Why do you think that happened? Oh, poor Bugatti. Driving a Bugatti isn't as easy as it looks. In 2018, the Philippines shocked the world when President Rodrigo Duterte ordered dozens of seized luxury cars to be crushed. Lamborghinis, Mustangs, BMWs, worth millions. All were smuggled, and the public destruction sent a loud message. Illegal imports end here. Literally. This Lamborghini looks like it suffered even more thanks to all that water. Supra. Simple races are for beginners. Here we aim for the clouds, then straight to the garage. Is that a Maserati? What could have happened here? Was it recovered after a hurricane? Treating a Ferrari like that, I'm speechless. When the night gets too wild, it's better not to drive. Parking in Dubai isn't easy with all those walls. It's a shame to see a Ferrari parked like that.
Oh, holy shit!
What model of car is this? We let the little one drive. The little one seems to have failed his test. Now that's a driver worthy of a Porsche, pure instincts. What got into that driver? What would you do if you saw this? It's a Mercedes SLS AMG GT, an alien on wheels. Would you keep this beast in your garage? Porsche 911, a true collector's gem. I never thought I'd see a Bugatti like this. We all know Mustangs are hard to control. Even Porsche struggles in the snow sometimes. Pro tip, don't get towed by the first random guy you see. He doesn't even know where the tow hook is.
Oh, God.
Perfect revenge. Parked in the wrong spot, and now it's parked forever. This old guy brought out his vintage car to show off. We all know how that usually ends. Playing like that with a Ferrari F40 should be illegal. What's the story of this magical Lamborghini? What model is it exactly? The owner of this Murcielago must be a kind person, letting kids play with it. Is this really the right way, using wooden planks?
Hey, you can't park there!
It's rare to see a Lamborghini Countach, especially like this. It can happen to anyone. Nothing you can do. When I say we need a special license, do they not have the same pedals inside or what? They say underground parking is the safest. True, unless there's a storm warning nearby. In Dubai, everyone participates, even in accidents. But seriously, why is everyone bumper to bumper like that? Anyone got an explanation? Imagine explaining this to the insurance company. Bankruptcy time. You reach the finish line. Respect. If you want more insane supercar moments, hit subscribe and jump into the next videos waiting for you.